Alright, so yeah, we're gonna continue running a bit of the Nordic Ashes. And gonna see if we can't make this these missing runs work for us. So we're gonna start off, and we should also pick the Ragnarok difficulty. So let's see what we got here. We have Thunder Codex as well as the Lingon and Inferno Codex and the Iron Hammer. Also, we've got some interesting side skills as well. And I believe that we could try. Let's do a bunch of this Lingon. I mean, why not? There we go. Also, we should make the special effects visible so that we know what we're actually doing. Kind of. Now, this, I don't think we've got like the best table ever, but I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to survive decently with the Lingon. But as you can see, there's just a lot of minions every which way, and let's hope that these upgrades collectively will make this a stronger option, so that we can get a little bit more capacity to move without taking damage. So we can check out some of the artifacts as well on the shrines. And yeah. There we go. And now we just gotta find more gold, because we like gold. That is a rather huge elite. Alright, so we got the cooldown and the damage, and I believe that we're gonna go with cooldown. Wow, that was tough. And oh yeah. Now we're close enough to grab an artifact. And we've got the Brunost. It's basically a good thing for us. Now that is not a happy goblin, but the not so happy goblin did bring us a chest. That is quite welcome. Alright. Alright, now we've got a lot of unspent experience. So I think this one, the Golden Skull, I mean, that means that we will be able to get more money, and that is kind of important to us. But then we've got some... yeah, I think cooldown reduction is attractive, so I think we might want to go down that road. And we'll grab this as well. Right, now there we go. Let's see if we can't do a little bit more damage. That does seem quite promising. Now this shrine would give us a rock, and I mean, it's a rock. It isn't great, it isn't terrible, it's a rock. At least now we are guaranteed a certain amount of gold drop due to us killing 250 enemies. So every time we kill 250 enemies, we will get a gold drop. All right. So now we're... yeah, there we go. Now we're finding a bit more gold. Now that big rock, not a fan of the big rock. It's the debuff to movement speed is just terrible. You know, movement speed, I really enjoy movement speed. It allows us to dodge as well, so it's just a really great attribute to have a decent amount of. And actually, that is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So we're gonna pick up the blue crystal as well, even though it costs us 5 gold. So what it does is, for every blue heart, I believe, you get 10% additional damage. And there's a bit more life there. I'm not sure if we really need that, but on the other hand, we probably do not need that much experience either. So perhaps we'll grab it later on if we feel the need. It might be time actually to spend some of our experience as well. Let's do that. I believe I'm gonna take up some of the Thunder Codex, and then we'll probably grab additional attack speed. And there we go. So these bats are kind of annoying, as they do attack with a rays. Terrible rays that function as well. They will reverse the control scheme of our dude, so it's kind of annoying and also very risky. And now I believe we can actually spend a little bit more of our experience as well. So let's just... Yeah, well actually we should even remove these artifacts as well. And we've got a little bit more attack speed. There we go. Thing is, we're actually getting a decent amount of gold here. Which is actually far more than I was expecting. So I would say that we are pretty pleased about this. And also a bit of cooldown reduction, which is always nice to find. Always nice to find. And now it's boss time. This is actually getting terribly risky. So that health restore was pretty cool, pretty nice for us to get. There we go. Easy. Alright, so this is a rare one. It means that for every ascension crystal that we get, we also get a lot more area. We're grabbing that and we're watching area go up to 250. Alright, that is actually very helpful. Now we I think we can actually start banking on this Lingon. That is, if we are allowed to get any rules on that. And this is not a terrible artifact. Allows us to survive. That is a very nice find. I believe we're could actually maybe could try and see if we can't use the special attack to grab a bit more coin. And we can save that for the next segment. Alright, so I think we should just wait for the cooldown to reset on our wild growth before doing this. There we go. And as you can see, the explosions are just huge now, due to the area increase. And we prefer the Lingon drops. Plus 2 additional summons, so that is very nice. It equate to about 25% in damage increase if they are all utilized. So that is huge. And I hope to get, yeah, damage roll is very good too. So we don't mind that. And now we've got ourselves some coins to collect, and that is also very nice for us. So we're just gonna go and grab our coins. And you can see the huge poison clouds that are created by the poisonous mushroom as well. That is a meteor crown. We don't really care about that though, because we enjoy the gathering the gold. Hoping to gather a bunch of that before the next shop run. Alright, now we've got time to actually look up on the shrines, see if there are any cool shrines for us to take. And yeah, we got the meteor crown, but it takes a lot of time to actually get that standing still. And there is a mirror. There is a mirror that changes things. As we know, the mirror will double our coin. So we're just gonna gather a little bit more coin before we double our total amount of coinage. Alright. Don't want to venture too far away because we need to be able to take that shrine before the next boss spawns. So now we're just gonna go and spawn that shrine, and that is hopefully going to make us very rich. So we're seeing some more gold coin drops. That is also very helpful. And it looks like we're going to hit the ceiling, the maximum amount of coins, if we manage to survive until the boss spawns. We can probably allow ourselves to grab this as well, thanks to the additional coin that we are able to pick up before the boss spawns. Alright. And now we've got the maximum amount of coins, so now we can go for the meteor crown as well. That being said, it kind of, I don't know man. This Viking may be very sturdy, but I'm not sure if we can actually manage in time. Yeah, it looks that way, it definitely looks that way. Just 10 seconds, and we've got the meteor crown as well. There we go. And we saw that the shrine actually respawned. We do not need that, since our gold is already maxed. Alright, got a boss wave. Got ourselves a boss wave. And we really would prefer having a bit of attacks or movement speed to be able to dodge his attacks properly. Let's see if we can't actually find a bit of movement speed. Alright, so I don't actually think we got about everything that we really need. Getting a bunch of projectile speed as well, because we probably want to go either hammer or inferno, and I think hammer is probably the better option of the two. and more area. You know, we really enjoy our area. So yeah. And I'm thinking we should probably get a bit of fire damage as well while we are at it. And since we've got lightning damage already, we just might as well pick up some lightning items. Alright, movement speed. Definitely going for movement speed here. And we've got a bit more duration. Might as well pick that as well. A discount coupon. A coupon is always nice to find. That means that everything we buy is just going to be cheaper. And that is also going to, well, we're obviously going to pick up a whole lot more items as well. We're going for more lingo. More attack speed for the lingo, or why not? Why not? Alright. And a bit more duration, I guess. Why not? Now that actually takes away all the enemy immunities, and that is also very nice. Because we're doing a bunch of lightning damage. Let's grab the Crystal Soul as well. It's kind of risky because we can't heal anymore, but we got more hearts total. And that is going to reduce the damage that we take. Also might be nice for us to get. And yeah, I guess we grab the salmon as well. And then we are ready to do the next segment. This is starting to get a bit hard to follow, and I think we shall actually take away the special effects visibility. This option is pretty nice, because now we can actually watch what we are doing and where we are going. Follow the character itself, himself. Our glorious tune is moving towards new areas, experiencing the world. Yes, there we go. Now we got a lot of gold to pick up, which is always helpful. Always helpful. But as we see that we do not do that much damage to our well, elites, and probably same goes for the bosses as well. Though we did grab that additional damage, being the red gem that we picked up, and that gives us 100% extra damage. As long as we have one heart or one red heart or less, and we've got just one heart, one red heart. So that is very sensible. Now we do have a lot of experience unspent, and we should probably spend that as well. So let's do that. Let's not pick up those though. There we go. We don't actually need that though, because we haven't got any we do not have any extra green hearts, so that is useless to us. Alright, we got additional damage and additional summons. And I prefer the additional summons. We got a cooldown reduction, which is also pretty nice. Means we'll be able to spawn more of them, more of our stuff. Now this is definitely interesting for us, as we are doing a lot of lightning damage as well. So we're gonna pick that up as well. There we go. And we're actually gonna do that just because it's more experience, and we've also got quite a lot of gold at this point. That might allow us to pick up... Oh, we don't actually want that. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a bit more experience. And a couple of chest drops as well. Yeah, we can do the damage. Do the damage for sure. Look at that, more chests. That is also quite helpful. Going with a cooldown reduction. As we know, cooldown is our friend. Now we got a sword that is holy. We should probably remove the holy artifact though, since might risk our actual chest rolls, and we don't want that. There we go. Alright, now we've got a lot of gold to spend. And yeah. Actually getting quite a good level of critical chance as well. And of course we're picking that up, because we want to get rolls on the Lingon. Additional 3 summons, that is huge. And we've got a decent amount of effect chance as well, which is quite helpful at this point, as it affects our lightning, and we enjoy our lightning. Alright, just gonna grab that chest, and then I suppose this should be pretty okay level. Yes, and this will be interesting. Now, let's just put on some special effects visibility for the boss. I believe this will be pretty easy. There's just so much area, so much vision. Oh yeah. And we got so much movement speed as well, so it's easy to just dodge stuff coming our way. Obviously not the axes though. There we go. So that went very well for our missing. Actually, we've got the daily challenge as well. And we've got restrictions. So we won't be able to reroll our relic stats. Also, there's a curse every 50 seconds we're going to take half damage as long as you do not have more than one full heart. So that means that our health is constantly going to deplete. Also, we've got a speed boost. So we're starting with 30% increase in movement speed. Now that is awesome. That is exactly what we are interested in. And we can start with more gold, we can start with more area, as well as more attack speed, and more health in different types of health. I think we're gonna grab that. And yeah, more damage is always nice to find. More area is also always nice to find. Attack speed doesn't seem that important, but I mean, why not? And then just put the rest into additional gold. I mean, plus 20 gold. That is pretty cool, isn't it? And yeah, let's go see how difficult this challenge is. Look, more health. I like health. Who doesn't? And we are just going to probably start upgrading our skills soon as well. So it doesn't seem like we have to do this right this second. Alright, let's just grab this. And then start getting a bunch of those. And so half a heart of damage seems like it's definitely a thing. That is a bit annoying. Alright, let's pick this up. And let's grab a bunch of those as well. Now, we have realized that we cannot stay in one place too long, and that kind of sucks, because we want to stay in the area to get the item finally. Right. There we go. And there we go, we got a poison projectiles, and we also got a bit of coinage to pick up. And we do enjoy coinage. That is our friend. There we go. We got ourselves a couple of levels. Now, we're almost at the point where we can finalize one of our skills, and that is actually kind of helpful. Right? So we're gonna need a couple more skills and then, or other levels, and then we can grab some cool stuff. And that will help us. Now that was terrible damage to take though. But we We're cool. We're cool. And we're almost at the point where we can actually grab the final upgrade for one of our skills. And that would be helpful, let's say. There we go. And yeah, I think we're gonna go with a bit more spread on these pea shooters, as they will actually help us to take down chests containing that also imported gold. And also they do contain health, and health is definitely not our enemy. Definitely not our enemy. Alright, let's go check on the yellow shrine. And we got more movement speed, and we like movement speed, so that's definitely going to be prioritized. We've got a decent enough area to run around in. It's also very nice. And a bit more gold. That is also very nice. Very nice to find. Kind of annoying that we are constantly taking damage. But that being said, definitely feels like we're surviving. There we go. Alright. Now it's time to pick up some of the other skills as well. We're gonna pick that up. And we will die if we are hit by an enemy at this point. But now we've got a green heart, so now we're safe. Sort of safe. And we do not need the additional poison damage. That is not worth spending our gold on, our hard-earned coin on. And we should probably move to do some more damage before the boss spawns. Because, you know, more damage will mean that we're not in danger of losing that much more life. Now we got a bunch of trees here. And more experience, which will allow us to grab a couple of good things, such as the summoning stone. And then we'll just spend some on cooldown reduction as well. This cooldown reduction is always nice to find. Always nice to find. There we go. Let's grab a bit more of that cooldown reduction. So sweet to have. And that will also allow us to generate more green hearts, or rather green hearts more frequently. So that is good. That is good for us to have. And now it's time to actually fight a boss. And that would be this relatively huge tree. Alright. And it looks like this is just gonna go fine unless something dramatic happens. But no, yeah, it went well. Sure. And there we go. Now it's time to. I think we should grab a point in our special skill to be able to gather a bit more coin. And a little bit more damage perhaps. Wouldn't hurt. Let's see what we get. We got pick up some more critical chance. I guess we'll do that. And then let's grab a chest as well. And we got additional summon so that it will increase the damage quite a bit. And now we're about... Yeah, we don't have any money, so we're gonna have to grab from the spawn that we did earlier. Alright, let's re-roll. And we've got another chest, and I think we're gonna go with the chest. Let's just hope for a good roll here. So we got another summon of the Peace Sprout, and that is pretty strong. So we're happy with that. And then we're out of gold. Could sell something, but nah, I don't know about that. I think we're good at this point. Now we can upgrade this, and also this, increasing the attack speed of our attacks. We'll also go for a bit of extra damage and reset. Now we've got a whole lot more spread on our attacks as well. Now we're just gonna hope that we'll be able to pick up a little bit more gold, as that will help us immensely towards the next shop phase. And we need that, we do need a bit of help here. Did not have that much luck on our rolls, so that means that we're going to hope that we get a bit more luck this time. Right. And yeah, got a bit more gold here. And that is also nice. Always nice to find. And we're gonna check out this shrine, top north. See if there's something interesting there. And I'm gonna go with no. Not that interesting for us. And yeah. There we go. Chest. And we do prefer chest drops when possible. Though this was not the greatest of chest rolls. Alright, now it's time. It's time to do the yellow shrine, the portal shrine. So it does take time to actually move forward, as we do not have that much damage spread. Alright. Alright, we're gonna pick up additional level of the Forest Mayhem. And we'll try to clear as much of the elites as possible while having that active. And now we will be able to upgrade our damage as well. That is not unhelpful. Another chest, very nice. We're just gonna sell that off immediately. And we can finish off our damage, and then we can go for our additional area. That means that our or the piece that the pea shooter has will have more area to hit enemies with. That is not a bad thing. And now I think we can actually afford the extra gold that was being offered to us in one of the blue shrines. So we're gonna go and do that, as it is more than likely going to be helpful for the next phase, after the shop phase. I have to pass by this blue shrine first. And yeah. There we go. Now we've got a lot of money. Whole lot of money. And yeah. Taking a bit of damage, but I mean, come on, we're basically invulnerable. And there we go. So we're actually starting to get a bit more experience that we should probably spend at this point. So let's just finish off the area, as that will be helpful for us. And yeah, should aim to grab the additional level of our special attack as well. And yeah, this is a bit unfortunate, but we survived. That is the most important thing. And we're gonna grab the green ones as well. That will bring us more experience. And it looks like we've got mostly health out of that. Alright, now I think this might actually not be a bad idea, considering picking up the snowflakes. I think we're gonna do that, as that would make the enemies move slower towards us. And let's grab the cooldown and let's reroll one more time. That is a very nice find. And one last roll, I guess. Definitely going for the area. And oh, and we can't afford anything else, so that would be it. We don't need the rib. I believe we're kind of okay, just going with our green hearts that we've been using. So yeah, gonna be happy doing those. They say that, and then we take damage. We don't want to take damage. Most definitely do not want to take damage. All right. We have a gold drop. And there we go. Now we've got a whole lot of, well, frankly, stuff. So I think it's time to upgrade another one of our artifacts. And yeah, gonna grab a bit more fire damage, as that is the damage type that the chilies do. And now I think we'll just have to play it a bit safe to make sure that we've got enough green hearts for the actual boss of this area. Gonna sit tight. Unless we get a chest drop, in which case we're gonna have to pick that up, obviously. A bit more movement speed is always helpful, as it allows us to evade attacks, particularly from the boss. Alright. And then we're just gonna start. Grab a couple of those. And I think that's about it, isn't it? Yes. Alright, let's see if we can get any cool rule. Oh, there were no superb options here, but I mean, we're cool. Additional critical is good, but we can't afford it, so I'm gonna go with those instead. And it's boss time. And we're gonna max out these as well. And this is looking quite good. There we go. The daily challenge is completed. Now that, I believe we actually, that went better than expected, I should say. I am very happy about that. So yeah, thank you very much for joining the stream, and I will return in about 2 hours time. And until then, I hope that you all will have a splendid day. You're awesome.